Hey Leo, I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, November 20th to Monday, November 27th, 2017. Now, what's going on this week, Leo, is that we've got Mars right here in your third house of talk and of communication and of people around town in your immediate environment and in your immediate community, making a square over here to Pluto, which is in your sixth house of your job and of your daily routines. So I think what's going on here is that you want to be more comfortable in life. You want to build a community. You want to just have a better existence that you're familiar with. I think you just want to feel just better and more comfortable in the life that it is that you currently have here, but still needing to make some changes to your job, still needing to make some changes to your daily routines, and still needing to make some changes to your external reality and your external existence before you feel as though you can start to feel more comfortable in life, building a community, working with people around town, and exploring your immediate environment in some way. So I think you're trying to work some of that stuff out, make some of the last changes that you need to make to your job or daily routines so that you can start to feel much more comfortable in the life that you have, as well as start to just communicate more openly to and more freely about what is going on, and to just think easier and be more at ease with what's going on in your life. Okay, so I think that is what is happening there. I think if you can make some of these changes that you need to make to your daily routine so that you can begin to communicate more openly about what's going on with you and work better with your immediate community and your immediate environment in some way, I really think it's going to open some doors here for you with Mars making a sextile to the North Node in your first house. Okay, really helping you to feel better about your life, to do some things that are important to you, okay, and to just help you do some things that you really, really want to do, okay? If you can focus on working with other people that are around you in your immediate environment and making the changes that you need to make so that you can start to feel better. While you're doing that, we also have Venus here hanging out in your fourth house of home and family, bringing some of your attention to your home, wanting to build a home that you feel like is going to be better for you or more comfortable for you in some way too. With Venus here making a sextile over to Pluto, it's saying if you can make the changes you need to make in your job and in your daily existence and what your life looks like, it's also going to help you to work better with home and family, to feel more comfortable in life emotionally, and start to build on something, especially with people around town and especially with people in your immediate environment here, to do something that it is that you really want, and it's going to help you to make sense of some of your feelings too. Okay, with Venus here also in a square to the North Node in your first house, it's saying working out your home life and really getting some of that right and feeling more comfortable in your life and working with home and family is also going to be an important thing so that you can really start to step into some new chapters here, doing things that are important to you and building a life that just resonates with you much better all around. Okay, so that's what's going on there. That's actually going to happen at the beginning of this week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then things change a little bit towards the end of the week when our focus comes to something a little bit different. And that for you, Leo, is going to be right here where the sun is, because the sun is going to move into Sagittarius, and that for you rules your fifth house of happiness. Okay, so as you're trying to make some changes to your life here to have it run more smoothly, for you to feel more comfortable and have a home life that you want, you're also thinking about what it is that you enjoy, what it is that makes you happy in some way. Fifth house also rules kids, so you could be thinking a lot about kids if you have any of those. Also romantic relationships comes up in this house, and passion projects. If you've got any passion projects that you're working on, I think your focus comes there. With Mercury as well coming over Saturn, I think we're thinking very seriously about what makes us happy, about our kids, about what we need to do there, maybe feeling a little restricted also by kids or by passion projects, or maybe not feeling as happy as it is that you would like, and really trying to break through some of those things so that you can start to do something that it is that you really enjoy. Okay, with Mercury here making a square over to Chiron, which is in your 8th house of changes, I think there again could be some hard things that are coming up here, and some hard feelings or communication or thoughts going on about what makes you happy, or with kids, or with romantic relationships and passion projects. I think there's been a lot of changes you've had to make to your life lately, endings or beginnings, maybe some financial investments too, that have not made you happy, that have been a little hard for you or hard for kids or something along those lines. And I think you're really trying to figure out how you can break through some of these insecurities about some changes that you're making, so you can finally allow yourself to do some things that you really enjoy, even if it is going to take some work for you to get there. All right, with Neptune in your 8th house of changes and intimacy starting to go direct this week, I think it's going to be a lot easier for you, even if you are feeling uncomfortable about some major endings or beginnings that have happened in your life lately. I think it's going to be easier for you to get the insights that you need to understand why some things happened the way they did, so that you can start to be happier once again in life. Okay, Mercury as well stationing in this square to Chiron, saying it's really, really important for you to overcome any hurt feelings that you have about some changes you've been making in life, some endings or beginnings, so that you can finally begin to be happier and find more of the joy in life again and create a home life that really resonates with you, okay, and a set of daily routines that you can feel comfortable in. Mercury as well, as this is going on also in a trine to Uranus, saying if you can figure some of this stuff out, okay, and start to move forward doing something that it is that you enjoy and being more comfortable in life, it's also going to help you here where Uranus is to do something new that you have not done before. And I think this new thing is really going to open some doors for you to be happy, to have more joy in your life in some way, and to set you free so that you can do some things that it is that you want to do but maybe have been a little bit hard for you. While that's going on, Venus as well here in your 4th house of home and family, making a trine over to Chiron, maybe bringing up some of these hurt feelings again about your home, about some changes that you've had to make in your home, or some big financial investments that you're making as well with home and family. Could also bring some instability, feeling emotionally unstable as you've been making some changes in other parts of your life. And I think, again, you're really going to have to keep kicking these hard things and these hard feelings that keep coming up and have come up for the past few months and years, really. And I think we're so close to getting past them and to moving forward. And I think that's what's going on this week, is we're really just trying to tie up some loose ends here and take care of everything and not feel so hurt and uncomfortable about life, so that we can begin to move forward. And you especially can begin to move forward doing something that it is that makes you happy on the day-to-day. Okay, with the moon here also about to come over the south node at the very end of this week, when all of this is going to happen around Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. May also have to focus on some of your relationships as well, getting right with your relationships, thinking about relationships in a better way there too, with the south node in your 7th house of partnerships, before you can start to really feel much more comfortable moving forward. Okay, 7th house also rules contracts too, if you've signed any of those lately. Okay, so that's what I think is going on for you this week, Leo. Just trying to build more of that stability into your life, work more with your community, maybe having to change a lot of your daily routines in order to get there and overcome some things holding you back from the past. But after you do that, really beginning to feel much happier and better about life moving forward and all that, okay? So your card for the day, Leo, is the 10 of Wands reversed. Okay, what this card means to me really is actually you're letting go of some things. That's what this card is all about. I think you've had a lot perhaps going on lately, things that you liked, maybe these are wands, things that you've enjoyed, but I think you're realizing life's changing, times are changing. You had to let some things that you really liked maybe, or that were good for you, or that you were passionate about at one time go. And I think this week you're starting to let the past be the past and move on into a new and better time. And I think that's what you need to do this week. If you're not, if you're not doing that this week, I think that's also something you need to think about, is how you can let go of anything that you used to have, finish all of that up here, so that you can start to do some really cool new things that it is that you're going to be doing here, that's going to allow you to be happier and more comfortable emotionally in the life that you're living. Okay, so that's what I have for you this week, Leo. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.